Hey everybody, this is Nashville Superspeedway in the ARCA car for a night race. This is going to be really bad. So I bought this about 25-30 minutes ago, this track. Never been here. I ran some practice. I practiced qualifying laps for up until the race started, so 15-20 minutes or so. And found myself on the pole somehow, and I have no idea what to do here. So not sure if tires are going to be a big deal, not sure if there's going to be comers and goers. I'm not going to have anybody to pace myself off of, at least initially. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Everybody who was supposed to qualify up here qualified right up here, so yeah. I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where I know the one car's, he's good. I raced with him a decent amount, so not sure if he's going to get around me and then I'll try and pace myself off of him. I could see that happening. So I don't know. We're going to try it. Pretty fun, it seems. Like I said, I've only run qualifying laps, but quite a bit different from a lot of the other stuff on iRacing, so I think I'm going to want to be in second gear here. Let's see how this goes. I think I'm just going to try and save the right front and get down to the bottom every time, and just, if guys want to go by me, they can, and I don't know. I say that, but we'll see. One car's cleared a second behind me. A little bit loose there on the first lap. I found that in my practice laps too. Gotta be careful not to just be running qualifying laps for the first handful out here. Gonna be hard not to. Haven't done anything else. Got quite a bit. I got pretty slow off of 4 there. Gonna want a bigger arc than that, I think. Just a little touch of the brake to make me feel better. I got it brake bias dialed all the way rearward. I guess I got it at 60. I haven't backed it up in car yet. Ran a 64 right there, that's good. Was hoping I wasn't going to accidentally be running 30s and 40s and still getting caught, so. I'm just going to back it up before I forget. Get all the rotation I can. I'm a little bit nervous that I seem to be pulling away a little bit. Might be setting too quick of a pace. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It's not like I'm jumping on it in the center of the corner. That's kind of the hardest thing for me. Just take a big arc and try and make the corner as straight as possible. One car is saving pretty hard behind me. I'm not gonna be disappointed if he gets me at all. He's better than me, so hoping I can hang on to second. I have noticed, the way I'm driving the car at least, the throttle doesn't seem to rotate it as much as sometimes you see on the 1.5 miles in this car. So that was what I was fighting with myself when I first hopped in it. A little bit less than 1.5 miles, so we're gonna get 40 laps here. At first I was thinking that seemed like a lot, but I guess it's not quite 1.5 miles, so probably be about right. I think they're starting to reel me in. Yeah, for sure. Not that I'm pushing the car or think I've worn it out yet, but the pace I'm running is just a little bit slow at the moment. At least the last couple laps. Here comes the one car. Knocked 2 or 3 tenths off the last couple laps. I think I'm waiting a little bit too long to get back to the gas, just to even feather it. I think I need to get back to it just a little bit, not all the way, but try that maybe here. Got a little bit loose almost coming out of 2 there, but that felt pretty good. Overdrove it. I'm gonna try and run this middle and see what that feels like. Almost wanted to rotate coming out of 4 there too. I'll be perfectly fine with this thing being a little bit loose. Just don't want to burn the right front up. I can drive it when it's loose. Got them lined up pretty tight behind me. Nobody's really getting separated. Hopefully that means they're all burning their stuff up. I had to lift right there a little bit. I overdrove it. The one car is right back on me. That time it felt good on throttle. That was about perfect. Still think the one car is saving pretty hard, doing just enough to stay in front of the guys behind him. And now he's doing more than that because he's catching me. I want to save, but I also really don't want to get trained and go back to 5th or worse. So I think I'm going to start turning it up a little bit here. Somebody was in the wall behind me. I'm sure I'll do that before this is over. If the 2 car can keep getting a little bit of separation from the 4, I'll let him go when he gets here. I will either way, but I won't feel bad about it then. Unfortunately, the 4 is still showing some pretty good speed. Didn't get to the bottom that time. That's going to hurt me pretty bad. I'm driving it in too deep, aren't I? One car's backing up the corner better. Came in too shallow that time. Got loose in the center. So did the one car, it looks like. Oh, it looks like we got some problems behind us. I think that would have been the 4 maybe, is falling back. Came in too shallow on that one too, almost grabbed the apron, and the one car is going to be by me.
Yeah, one inside. Say hi.
Gonna let him go and see if I can learn something. Could have tried hard to get back to his inside there. I'm not going to. See if it's any easier to drive behind somebody. He's loose, it seems like. I thought I'd seen him do that a couple times in my mirror. I haven't gotten that really loose feeling yet. Just gonna try and mirror him here. I don't want to go back any farther than this. This should be good enough to finish second, so. Or at least that's what I'm shooting for. He overdrove. I thought he did anyway, maybe not. I kind of ended up overdriving the center. That's kind of weird. 9 cars still showing good speed behind me. Runs a lane off the bottom ahead of me. So if it does turn out to be that I blew the right front off this thing, I'm really not sure how, because I felt like I was doing a pretty decent job. I guess, if anything, I might have just been driving it in a little too deep. One car is real loose out of 4. I kind of missed the bottom there. 9 car is pretty quick behind me. I think I gotta stop watching the one car and just drive the corners. Halfway. Almost grabbed the safer barrier there. 9 cars showing a lot of speed still behind me. Or at least he drove it in deep. You can already tell that that is one of the things that's so cool about this track, is that the 1 and I are driving this thing totally different. And we're not even, I mean, we're kind of like, to the untrained eye, doing the same thing, but if you know what you're looking at, our lift points and arc and everything is a little bit different. This 9 car is going to get me. Thought he was going to dive it in for a second there. It's kind of scared me. I'm going to miss the corner because of it. If he gets there, I got no problem letting him go. That time he backed up the corner big time. I'm hoping that this would be the last spot I lose if he does get me. Kind of gotten to the point of the run where I'm just being a little less smooth and I'm kind of just stomping on the gas when I'm ready for it now. At least I was in 1 and 2. Feel better in 3 and 4. These guys are both running higher in 1 and 2. I'm still pretty much planning on getting to the bottom in every corner. If I overdrive it, I kind of adjust if I need to, but that's kind of, I haven't come off of that thinking yet. Maybe I need to try something different. So whatever the one car was doing to make himself loose, that must be what you're supposed to do, because I would love to have a little bit of looseness right now. He's grabbed the safer barrier a couple times. It hasn't hurt him yet. I screwed up 1 and 2 just awfully bad that time. Came in too shallow and then tried to rotate it with the throttle and just made it worse. Yeah, I'm hurting the right front pretty bad here. If I didn't have a rabbit in front of me, I think I'd be fine, but I keep looking at the one trying to get to him. So I got 14, 13 to go. Need to widen up my arc into 1. Last couple laps have been pretty bad through there. Probably need to start using more brake. The one's definitely having to hang on to it, but he's still super fast. That's how you know somebody's pretty dang good. Oh, I got some rotation right there on the line that time. It's almost too much though. I kind of lost some time, I think. Yeah, getting pretty tight in the center of 3 and 4 there. Just hoping I can hang on to second. Every once in a while I think that I'm pulling away from him, but then closes right back up like that, so should have a pretty good run out of 2. Yeah, I think I gotta use more brake rather than trying to let the car roll.
We have 10 to go this time lap.
I just wish I had that bit of looseness to the car like the one has. Not sure what he did, how he drove it to make the car get there. Yeah, I just can't rotate it with the throttle like I need to. Just want to be second here. Good news is I got 2 seconds back to the 4th place car, so I'm going to use it up pretty hard here and try and hang on. Really working up high is the one car. And 1 and 2 anyway. Really opened up the gap behind the front 3. Man, that's awesome that you can run up there. I had no idea. Might have to try that if I have some time. Might have to like make a long run in practice or something and see if I can make that work for me too. Ooh, sliding pretty bad that time. Getting a little greedy. I think if I would have started slowing the car down with more brake earlier, I might be in a better spot here. I think that's what I needed to be doing. Man, this is a fun track. Super happy I decided to do this. Not brave enough to go try the top. You know what? 9 car's falling off a little bit behind. I might have to go up and see if I can find any of that speed up there in 1 and 2. Waited too long to get back to the gas that time. Yeah, it's not going to be a win. I'm going to see what's up there this time. Entered too high, I think. Lost quite a bit of time. Try and come down a lane lower next lap. Did not have a good 3 and 4. Thankfully, I'm glad the 9 fell off a little bit so I can play around a little bit here. Felt like I was out of the gas forever right there. Need to be able to rotate it more with the throttle. Just can't get there yet. One car's really trying to stretch it out now. That felt pretty good right there, just 1 lane off the bottom. Still apparently underdrove it though. Doesn't seem like anybody's... Well, I guess the 9 behind me is. I was going to say that everybody seems to kind of be getting all the way to the bottom in 3 and 4. Let's go up here one more time. Ended up just 1 lane off the bottom again. I think that's... I don't know. I think that might be the best right there. I actually reeled him in a little bit that time. Alright. P2. That was fun. Definitely a great track. I'm glad I decided to get that.
Checker flag this time by. Great job, driver.
Seemed like it was clean from where we were. I didn't see any lap cars unless I'm smoking something, but we'll check it out and see if anything happened. See what the tires were here. 78, 87, okay. Yeah, I just could not get the car to be loose and rotate it really at all, so that does not surprise me. Probably would have been a little better, but I pushed it pretty dang hard that last 10 laps once I saw that I opened up a bit of a gap behind. So, alright. Let's see, pretty much everybody on the lead lap, so yeah. We will flip through the incidents, see if anything happened. '16 car. Oh, just a blinker. 7's gonna grab the wall. 14 does the same. Another blink. Skip the barrier. Yep. Oh, so that's what happened to the 4. Yeah, it's hard to get out of that wall once you're in it. I wonder if if something happened to him later too, because after us top three, there seemed like there was nobody left back there. So I'm not sure if 4 had another issue or what, because I was expecting him to be up there. Gonna knock down the wall out of 4. Yeah, that might be enough to hurt the car, actually. And that's it. Alright. Clean race by everybody. That was fun. We'll definitely I guess I don't know if I'll run this anymore this week. I'm probably gonna do Fontana in at least the next gen car, so might have to do this one again though. That was way more fun than I was expecting. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it.